back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a 5 looks 1 palette using the SwiitchBeauty Slays for Days palette. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and prime the lids with the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base. And as always, I'm going to be doing a simple smoky halo, half cut crease, and a colorful eye makeup look. I'm then going in with my Yardley Absolute Translucent powder, and I'm just going to set my lids with this. The first look is a very basic look, and I'm first going to go in with this light shade right here, and I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone. Then going in with this medium toned brown shade right here, and I'm going to be using this to add some depth into my crease, because on a day-to-day basis you don't want the eyelid to look too flat. And I'm also going to be taking that on my lower lash line. And then going in with this light pinky iridescent shade, I'm just going to use this to highlight my inner tear ducts, to just kind of open up the eyes and make you look wide awake. For the rest of the video, I'm going to be using my Essence Lash Princess mascara and applying this to my top and bottom eyelashes. Next is a more smokier look, and I'm going to start off by mixing these two matte highlight shades. One is a bit more on the yellow side, so I felt like I wanted a bit more of a toned down brow bone highlight situation, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to be taking this mustardy brownie kind of shade, almost like baby puke, you know, and I'm going to be dusting this into my crease and also taking that on my lower lash line. Going in with this dark brown shade, and I'm going to be adding some depth into my crease and obviously taking it on my lower lash line. Next, going in with my LA Girl Glide Gel Liner pencil, and I'm going to be drawing a line onto my lash line and then just smudging it out with a pencil brush. We want to create some smokiness, you know. Going in with a darker brown than the first brown that we used, and I'm going to start smoking it on the outer corner of my eye and also on my lower lash line. And then taking this bronzy shade, and I'm going to be packing this in the center of the lid. And then going in with this olivey kind of shimmery shade. It's actually really pretty. I don't really know how to describe the shade because it's actually really unique. And I'm going to be packing that on the first third of my eye, and then I'm going to be going in with a wet brush and just intensifying those eyeshadows. Next, going in with this pinky iridescent shade, and I'm going to be using this color to highlight my inner tear ducts. Lastly, finishing off this look with some mascara. Next, moving on to a beautiful halo eye. I'm going to start off with this matte light highlight shade. It's like a very creamy, very stark highlight shade, but it works pretty well if you don't go in with a heavy hand, that is. Next, I'm going to be taking this medium tone orangey shade, and I'm going to be dusting it into my crease and on my lower lash line. And then going in with this reddish brown, I'm going to be packing that into my crease and also on my lower lash line. Taking into consideration, we want to pack the shade all the way from inner corner to outer corner of the eye to create that kind of halo effect. Then going in with this red, and I'm going to be packing it on the outer corner of my eye all the way into my crease and also on the inner corner of my eye, and then I'm going to repeat the exact same thing on my lower lash line. I like to take the colors on my lower lash line as I'm working with them because you can tend to forget sometimes. Going in with this beautiful copper shade, I'm going to pack this on the center of my lid, first with the dry brush and then wetting my brush. You can wet your brush with Fix Plus, any setting spray, rose water, distilled water, whatever you wish. And then of course taking the same shade on the center of my lower lash line. And then making sure everything is nicely blended. Going in with this shade right here, this beautiful shimmery shade, and I'm going to be using this to highlight my inner tear ducts. And then of course finishing up with some mascara and lashes. This is the Linespring Wispy Plus. Next we're moving on to a half cut crease. And once again we're going to start off with this light matte shade and highlighting the brow bone with this. A little goes a long way, so you want to be very careful. Next I'm going to be going in with this very pale peachy shade, and I'm going to be using this as like a soft transition to just make sure all of the other colors blend out seamlessly. I'm going to be going in with this red shade here, and I'm first starting off by packing it on the outer corner of the eye and then lightly dusting it into my crease. Now with this shade you can intensify it, but I'm keeping it a little bit on the subtle side. Also taking it on my lower lash line. Now this is the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm going to be picking this up on a dome brush. Sorry you guys, I'm out of frame. And I'm going to be packing that on the outer corner of my eye and into my crease. Not forgetting on my lower lash line as well. And once again you want to take the color all the way from inner corner to outer corner of the eye so we can cut that crease nicely. Then I'm going to be taking my Essence Eye Out Stage eyeshadow base, and I'm going to be using this to cut the crease. And then taking my finger and just blending out any excess product. I'm taking this beautiful gold shade, and I'm going to be packing this on the center of my lid. I apologize for being out of frame. I'm also wetting the brush to just intensify that gold. Now this is a gold, but it's a lighter golden shade. It's like a champagne gold, if I can describe it like that. And I'm packing this on the first third of my eye and also using it to highlight my inner tear ducts. And then going in with my Essence Liquid Ink eyeliner, and I'm going to be drawing a winged liner. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but like in these videos I am trying to utilize as many of the colors as I can. I just finished out this look with the mascara and lashes. Lastly is a beautiful colorful look, and I'm gonna start off with these two matte highlight shades, just mixing them together and highlighting the brow bone. Next shade I'm going to go in with is this corally orangey shade. It has a little bit of pinkiness to it, which really ties it into the lid shade that we're going to use. And I'm dusting that into my crease and on my lower lash line. And then going in with this orange shade, I'm going to start intensifying the outer corner of my eye and my crease as well. Next we're going to go in with this red shade, and we're going to create some depth on the outer corner of the eye as well as the crease. Also taking that on my lower lash line. And then going in with this beautiful, stunning, golden kind of pinky iridescent shade. You guys can see how stunning it is on the lid. Just going to pack that all over the lid with a wet brush once again. Then I'm going to be taking this shade and just highlighting the inner tear ducts. Then applying a winged liner. And then I'm going to be going in with a Smudge Blue eyeliner pencil. Finishing off with some mascara and lashes. And that's pretty much it for the 5 looks 1 palette makeup tutorial using the SwiitchBeauty Slays for Days palette. You guys can see how versatile this palette really is. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to slay all day every day with and without makeup, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!